All right, guys. Hope everyone's doing well. This is my first live video on YouTube. I've never done it, but I'm excited about it. Let me see what's going on here. Let me get that out the way. But here's the deal, guys. Bear with me. Bear with me. I've been waiting for this moment for about a year now. I wanted to wait for the right time to share what I'm about to share with you. But I'm going to wait a few minutes. Let's see if some people come on. And that way I could answer any questions that may come up. And at the same time, I'm adjusting my camera. So hopefully you guys can forgive me for what I'm doing right now. But I have something that, again, I want to share. I wanted to wait for the right moment. I think the moment is now. The timing is right. And this message that I'm about to share is for all of you real estate agents and brokers and firms and investors, anyone that's looking at real estate. I'm going to share with you my personal opinion and why I'm doing and making the move that I'm making. Okay? Now, if you look at my social sites and you look at my YouTube channel and you look at my videos on any of my sites, I might have talked about real estate once or twice. I haven't really been speaking a lot about it. And there's a reason for that. I've been waiting for the right moment because I've been positioning myself, leveraging myself, and I've been laying the foundation for what I'm about to share right now. I did have a real estate client from El Paso that I trained for 3 months and, about a year ago, and I started talking about real estate with them. But before I get into why I'm suggesting to you and encouraging you out there to start positioning yourself now in real estate is because of certain facts I'm going to share with you. Okay? So let's get into this. If you like this live, share your comments, share your thoughts, and let me know what you think, if you agree or disagree. Okay. There's 4 to 5 leading indicators that I always look at before I make any decision, no matter what the industry is. In this case, real estate, because things are different, you have to look at different indicators. Okay. What you have to look at, what I've been looking at, is what are the big guys doing? For example, Goldman Sachs, the investment firm, BlackRock, another institution. What are they doing? They're buying up all, if not most, of the single family housing throughout the United States. Why? Why do you think they're doing that? You think it's an accident? You think they're buying because they want to lose money? It's an asset. It's increasing in value because of inflation, right? For me personally, I think we're in a recession. But for argument's sake, let's say inflation. Well, what's happening with inflation, which is done on purpose, is a hidden tax, right? The Federal Reserve Board is raising interest rates, which means people are foreclosing on properties. But they have to go live somewhere, right? So if a lot of these houses are going to be foreclosed, why are these big institutions buying them and gobbling them up? They even buying, master developments. Why are they doing that? The reason is because they have an exit strategy. And unfortunately, it involves politics. What are they going to do with these assets? They're probably going to sell it, bundle it up, and sell it to another institution for stock play. Or they may sell it to the federal government. Why would they do that? Well, most of the loans are protected by the federal government, right? Through HUD and Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, right? It's not an accident. The government is going to probably buy them out. Why? Because they want to control where you live. That's the big picture. So you got to look at, and don't believe what I say, look at it for yourself. Go on Google, search, go to DuckDuckGo, wherever you want to do your research. Go look at what Goldman Sachs is doing. Go look at what BlackRock is doing. Go look at what the federal government is doing. Do you know what they're doing? It's not being talked about, right? I don't know the actual law on it, but I know it's happening. And it's already happening, where is it? Upstate New York. Westchester. What are they doing? They're forcing local municipalities to give up their zone rights. That if they don't give it up, the federal government is not going to give them funds that they need for the highways. Why does the government want to do that? Because they want to build multi-family units in the suburbs to devalue your properties. It's all about taxes, all about vote. It's all that's the game. But you got to know how to take advantage of it. So you need to research. They're doing that all over the country. And people are not talking about it. They don't want nobody to know that. But I know that. And I'm doing something about it. I'm taking advantage of what they're doing. So if you don't think this is done on purpose, then you don't really understand. So all I'm saying is now it's time to position yourself. You got BlackRock, you got Goldman Sachs, you got the federal government, you got interest rates rising. There's going to be a lot of inventory out there. How are they getting the access to all this inventory? I'm going to share that in a minute. I'm going to share with you what I'm doing. Now, if you look at any of my social media sites, as I said, I haven't been speaking about real estate. I've been planning this for about a year. But let me give you a background on what led me to this. My background, in simple terms, I'm a venture capitalist for a long time. Basically, I raised money. I used to take companies public. I used to own my own brokerage firm. I traded commodities. I traded the Forex. I did private equity, private raising capital for private entities, including my own businesses. From 2007, 2010, I was involved in real estate. I did really well. My clients were banks and investors. Banks and investors. So about a year ago, I started getting back into it, not because I was looking for it, but because I was being pulled back in. I had investors asking me, hey, are you still in real estate? Do you still are able to get inventory? I said, no, I haven't done it for years. Well, have you considered going back in? I said, I don't know. Banks, the same thing. Then a client hired me, a real estate agent, a company, hired me to teach their salespeople how to get more leads and more for sale by owners and appointments and closing and all that. That led me to where I'm at right now. So I started strategically getting back in the game, talking with banks, positioning investors. When the time was right, I was going to move aggressive and assertive. And that's what I'm doing right now. So my opinion, if you're a real estate agent or you own a real estate firm or you're a real estate broker, you got to start thinking outside the box. I have a training program for real estate agents called Become More Than an Agent. How to get more for sale by owner appointments that you get a high conversion ratio or that they go into escrow. Phenomenal. But this is beyond that. Because if these big companies are buying them out, you can't compete. So if you are a real estate agent and you're looking to sell homes or buy homes for one of your clients, it's going to be difficult because you cannot compete. So you got to think outside the box. So if I were you, I would position in multifamily units. I will learn how to get inventory so I don't have to compete with as many people. And guess what? I don't have to compete. I go and I get inventory. I just got to match it with the right investors. And investors are easy to get. They're a dime a dozen. They're all out there. Money's out there. So I'm focusing on the assets. What am I doing? I'm talking and dealing with banks. If you want to know how to get access to real inventory, whether they're REOs, real estate owned properties, or properties that are about to be foreclosed, and you want to get inside where you could get the first dibs and have an opportunity to get real deals, here's what you need to do. Just instant message me on this channel. Or whatever platform you see me, instant message me. Or you can email me at sales@paulcruzsalesagency.com. I'll respond to you in 24 hours. But here's what I'm going to suggest and say to you. If you're not ready to make a move and you're not ready to position yourself and take action, do me a favor, do not waste my time. Timing and time is something we can never, ever get back. We just can't. And that's the most precious commodity we have. So if I were you, I would really look at what Goldman Sachs is doing, what BlackRock is doing, what the federal government is doing, interest rates. It doesn't have to be that complicated. It's really simple. Just look at 4 or 5 indicators and then know how to take advantage of it. Raising money is easy for me. That's not even a challenge. But everybody wants good inventory. Everybody wants good assets. I've been very blessed to be able to do that. And so now I'm taking action. I'm making an aggressive move. If you want to learn how to do it and you want to be part of it, again, email me at sales@paulcruzsalesagency.com or message me on this channel. On any other platform that you might find me, instant message me. And I will respond to you in 24 hours. I'm excited. I'm ready. Are you? Anyway, this is my first live. I hope it went well. I wanted to share with you guys. I hope this was helpful. Share your comments below. Also, hit that subscription button. And also tap the notification so I can keep you updated on my next video that I'm going to talk about real estate and strategies that I'm going to start using that I've used in the past that works incredible. And it's simple. That's the thing. It's simple. And here's one last thing. When I was doing real estate in the past, I didn't have to own any properties, yet I made a lot of money. I don't need to own real estate. I need to own cash flow. Just think about that, guys. Anyway, position yourself now. Take advantage of it now. Because I'm telling you right now, it's going to get worse. And if you're not positioned, then that's on you. Anyway, guys, thank you for being with me on my first live on YouTube. I hope I did good for you guys. I hope I was able to communicate my message clearly to you. And we'll speak again. Talk to you later. Take care.